inside the Animal Care Center where it's nice and warm here in Nebraska during the cold winter months. I'm in here with a variety of our tortoise species. The great biggest ones are the spur-thigh tortoises from the mainland of Africa. The next smallest ones right here are the leopard tortoises from the grasslands of Africa and East Africa. And then the darker one over here is an animal from the rainforest. That's the red-footed tortoise, and the rainforest is South America. So all these great tortoises here, they're all plant-eating animals. We've got some guys grubbing down here on cucumbers and different kinds of other kinds of fresh vegetables that the zookeepers feed the animals, along with a special tortoise diet pellet to make sure that they get a balanced diet every day. This is a fascinating variety of animals. The big ones here, the spur-thighs, are the largest of the mainland tortoises in the world. The only tortoises that are larger are actually island species, the Galapagos tortoises and the Aldabra tortoises. So these are big guys. We've had these here in the zoo for at least 10 years. They've grown, and they're going to get even bigger. They're going to reach 100 pounds. They're about 60 pounds right now. That's a lot of tortoise. Leopard tortoises are a little bit smaller, and they're spotted like this to blend in very well with the grasses of Africa. The grass that is blowing, when you have a speckling pattern, you blend in very well in the grass and get hidden from a predator. And you can look very, very, very well. The red-footed tortoise over here is darker because he's on the forest floor of the rainforest. So he blends in much better with the leaf mold and things on the floor. And he likes to look for fruits and things like that on the forest floor. So we've got this great variety of tortoises, but because it's wintertime in Lincoln, they're inside. Because they are, a common term is cold-blooded, meaning that their body temperature is the temperature of their surroundings. You and I are mammals, and we're 98.6 when we're healthy. Even when it's below zero outside, we're still 98.6. These guys, if it's 20 degrees out, it'd be 20 degrees for their bodies, which would be fatal to them. So we bring them inside and give them a nice warm place. The ambient temperature's in the 70s in here, but you can see we've got a couple guys who are enjoying these infrared heat lamp bulbs that are warming the area. They're actual shells. The dwarf African crocodiles here at the Lincoln Children's Zoo also have to come inside for the winter because, again, they're that cold-blooded kind of animal that are the temperature of their environment. And so that's why these guys come inside. And you can see they have some of the same creature comforts that we provide for the tortoises. Make sure they're in a good heated place, like the Animal Care Center here. But they also get that special infrared heat as well. And you can see how they are actually glowing because of that. They are really absorbing that heat very well. Swamp Pa is the bigger of the two, and Swamp Ma is the smaller of the two. They're both well in their 20s, right here at the zoo, over 10 years ago. I've done a lot of great growing here at the zoo. Now they're dwarf African crocodiles, so they're among the smallest of the crocodilian species in the entire world, maximizing the length at only around 5 feet. So these aren't the big saltwater crocodiles that get up to 30. These are the dwarf African crocodiles, just about 5 feet. Now they're fairly uncommon in captivity. As a matter of fact, Swamp Ma and Swamp Pa are the only dwarf African crocodiles who have ever produced any babies in the last 5 to 6 years in the United States. And we've had 3 different litters, shall we say, clutches of eggs, hatch out successfully, and we sent them to other zoos for breeding purposes and for conservation purposes to help save this strange little creature from extinction as well. So they're enjoying the inside heat. They're on some rubber mats here to keep them up the concrete and keep them a little bit warmer and a little bit softer on their bellies as they drag their bellies. But also in here is this handy little device right to my side here. This is a humidifier. Not a dehumidifier, but a humidifier, which because Nebraska in the wintertime can be pretty dry. We know how the air can sublimate the moisture right out of things. The zookeepers here do a lot of great detail, and they make certain that animals like the dwarf crocodiles who need it more humid get some additional humidity here during the winter time, since they don't have a huge pool. They have a small pool they go into, but this greatly adds to the temperature, the humidity, and the comfort. And these guys are doing very, very well. And you know they're doing well because they continue to eat. Sometimes reptiles don't eat in the wintertime because they get too cold. But these guys still enjoy their weekly rations of rats, shall we say, here at the Lincoln Children's Zoo. So Swamp Ma and Swamp Pa are pretty comfortable, along with the tortoises and other animals, because we brought them inside from the cold winters here in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Lincoln Children's Zoo. I'll see you at the zoo.